Minnesota, as I mentioned last week, is set to legalize marriage equality today at 5 p.m. Democratic Governor Mark Dayton, who has pledged to sign the bill, has scheduled a ceremony on the front steps of the Capitol in St. Paul to do the deed, Lewis, to get this thing signed. This is, of course, after the legislature in Minnesota signed off on becoming the 12th U.S. state where gay and lesbian couples can get married. And this is just fantastic. Minnesota is now the first state in the Midwest to legalize marriage equality by legislative vote, and the third nationwide in 10 days. In the last 10 days, joining Rhode Island and Delaware. As we know, this is a big, big deal. Only one Republican senator in Minnesota voted in favor of this. That's Brandon Peterson. And 3 Democrats from rural districts voted against it. Yet another box being checked, Lewis.
A lot of states recently.
A lot of states. And we've talked about this. It's been years we've been talking about this. And we predicted, not like we were incredibly, we weren't psychic by any means by saying once this gets rolling, the rate at which states legalize marriage equality is going to accelerate. We now have, and I'm going to try to get this right this time because last time I messed up on
Please.
it. We have New England, right? We have Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, Maryland, and Connecticut. That is now a solid block of marriage equality. That's a big deal. In addition to that, we have the state of New York. We have Delaware, Maryland, Iowa, Washington State. We are adding Minnesota and, of course, Washington, D.C. 12 states plus Washington, D.C. I don't know. I realize we're going to get to a limit, right?
That was Massachusetts and New England, not Maryland.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. We have...
it's funny, we had an issue with Maryland last time, too.
Yeah, what is it with Maryland? I don't know. I'm having some kind of an issue there. We have now more momentum, but I don't think that this is going to carry through to 50 states in the same at the same rate of speed for obvious reasons, right? Which is that we're going to get to the red states, which are going to not pass this with flying colors. It's going to be a very different situation. But again, it's going to build this two countries dichotomy, which is increasingly visible. And when that starts to happen, when more and more of the blue states have equalized marriage, that is going to start to become the issue. What's going to happen in red states?
When we talk about the red states, we usually say they're, probably like a few hundred years behind where we are in Massachusetts. Hopefully it doesn't take that long to get equality in these archaic states.
Absolutely.